You could be wasting your money, wasting your time, and even risking your life. Being tired prevents us from achieving our full potential, and every day we try and fit it into our work schedule, our schooling, and our personal lives in a mere 24 hours. I'm Michaela Reed, and I am here to talk to you guys today to encourage you guys to take more naps. My three main points are that naps help reduce your anxiety, they help increase your productivity, and they help to improve your judgments because a third of an hour leaves you empowered. My first main point, naps help you reduce anxiety. Have any of you guys ever taken a really stressful class that has made you feel like it's never ending? I took a class like this last year, and it was really stressful to me. It was human anatomy and physiology. It was one of those classes where you get a 62 on the test and you're really happy because it turns out the average for it is a third of the class average. I was studying and working on this class all day. Day in and day out, I was just getting really stressed out and tired about it. Eventually, I started taking naps, and I realized after I started taking naps, I felt better. I felt less stressed, I felt more focused in the class, and I felt like I could get more done during the day. I actually did really well in the class, and I believe it is because I started taking naps. According to Song, who is a writer and writes about health and wellness subjects, wrote an article on WebMD and said that she said that naps help reduce the amount of stress hormones in our body. And then Bradbury, who works for a company called Talent Smart, which deals with Fortune 500 companies, which help them manage their employees and their teams, says that sleep deprivation alone causes us stress. By taking naps, we are able to reduce our sleep deprivation, and we are able to reduce the amount of stress hormones in our body. This is because a third of an hour leaves you empowered. And so my second main point is that naps help increase your productivity. Many companies and businesses actually are encouraging their employees to take naps because tired employees aren't as productive as those, and they also lose more money when they're tired. Yarrow, who writes for Business Insiders, which does tech and business news, says that Google uses things called energy pods, which are made by MetroPads, and they are designed to help you take the optimal nap. They stick you in a perfect position so that you have good circulation, good blood flow that releases the pressure off your back. It also plays ambient noise to help you fall asleep and gives you just a slight vibration when it's time to wake up after that perfect nap. Also, other places are encouraging workers to take naps. One of my friends goes to Carnegie Mellon University, and they have energy pods available for their students because they believe taking naps will help the students be better in class as well as be more productive. It also doesn't take long to get the benefits from a nap. According to Harvard, in as little as 6 minutes, you can see the difference in performance with a nap. The optimal nap is about 20 minutes, but when taking naps, you can see that there are improvements in in areas such as learning, memory, and creative thinking. Brody, who has written a numerous amount of books and articles about science and nutrition, says there have been several nappers throughout history. People like Winston Churchill, Albert Einstein, Napoleon Bonaparte, and Thomas Jefferson all took naps because they believed it helped them be more productive and get more done throughout the day. Because a third of an hour keeps you empowered. My third main point is that naps help you improve judgment. Have you guys ever regretted something, like made a bad decision or rash about something because you were tired, woke up on the wrong side of the bed kind of thing? Well, according to Barnes, that is an associate professor at EW, he has done some research on sleep in the workplace. He says that when we are tired, our judgment becomes impaired, and that we are more likely to produce unethical behavior. So when we are tired, not only does our judgment become impaired, and we produce unethical behaviors in the workplace, but we can also lead to life-threatening events. For example, the National Sleep Foundation says that when we are tired, we are more likely to be in an accident because being tired impairs our driving ability due to the fact that we are not able to make as good of judgments and we have slower reaction times. So, One way to counteract this, is they say, is take naps, because taking a nap can make you feel rejuvenated and refreshed, and we are able to make better decisions and judgments when on the road. This kind of reminds me of the story my mom's friend used to tell me when she was in medical school. There was this man that worked in a factory and came into work one day and was really tired. And his job was to manage the machines that cut metal. And a piece of metal got stuck in the machine. So he went to go over and reach in his hand and get the metal out and get that piece of metal unstuck. The only problem is he forgot to turn the machine off. His hand ended up getting stuck in the machine. They had to take apart the machine and grab his mangled hand and all the pieces and send him to the hospital, where my mom's friend assisted in the surgery. They took wires and used them to rebuild his hand. It was sort of like a shish kebab. When we're tired, we can make mistakes because we don't necessarily have as good of judgment, and by taking naps, we are hopefully increasing our judgment skills so that we make better decisions and we have better control of our actions, because a third of an hour leaves you empowered. So today, I talked to you guys about why you should take more naps, and my three main points were that naps help reduce your anxiety, they help increase productivity, and they help improve judgment. I encourage you all to start taking more naps, because naps aren't a waste of time. They're not just for little kids, they're not just for the elderly, they're not just for the sick. Everyone can benefit from taking naps, because a third of an hour leaves you empowered. And with that, I thank you.